this lower bracket match, and it is going right underway here.
Just like that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we all want to get it started. G2 wants to get it started with a goal, too.
So, is this a server test, or is this... That's a server
good question.
test, right?
I
What
don't know.
am I watching?
When they're already trying to get the ball back in the orange zone, we got to keep doing what we were doing here. This last bit of time, and Hawks is trying exactly that as he slams it against the side wall for J-Pow to come in, ties it up with 50 seconds left.
There it is. We enter the final minute of play, and so many goals from XSET. Once we get to that point, Hoxer weaves in and out of the...
Gotta find some more drives in favor of XSET, especially with demos coming out. This is a big one. Dries slows it down, sends it high with that pass. A nice read by Hoxer, send it to the corner, but Dries, incredible awareness and turn to get that pass down to J-Naps, find the overtime goal, and take game one for G2.
Dries so good here, off the ceiling, creates his own opportunity. I was just about to say that XSET were doing a fabulous job of getting in the way. Slow play, though, still plays out in XSET's favor. Their reads are just so good.
Chicago being a nuisance with the
like
bumps.
That.
Oh my goodness, but Hoxer snipes a shot out of nowhere. Great power and placement off of the touch from Dries. J-Naps, good idea trying to connect with a teammate on the clear, but just a missed touch. Immediately sends it down. Kep is almost able to snipe it on net to secure the game, but still with this lead, G2 is only going to have one more opportunity to send this to overtime. Chicago trying to find a cheeky one out, but it's killed, and exits are being made as we speak. And Kep, that save was a little closer than I would have liked to have seen. That ball almost finding its way into an open net for XSET. Overcommitting a bit there. You got to make contact off that back wall. It's a tricky flip there to read perfectly, and Chicago has a lot of time to use this flip here, but unfortunate that this one does just result in an instant goal for G2. It looks like he collected the boost, gets a nice pass downward. It's going to be sent high, but we're getting some bumps and demos, and it turns into a play. J-Pow ties it up, less than a minute left. We're so good at the end of these games to find exactly what we need. A nice bump from Kep and another one on Chicago on spawn. Bailed out by Hoxer. So far in this overtime, it has been the story of XSET supporting the teammates who need the touch the most, and that time they cannot find the follow-up. J-Naps snipes it top left after a nice pass down from Chicago to Dries, and then finally J-Naps to take it in overtime.
G2 really said
Prevents a shot opportunity for XSET. You hate to see that, but a nice save from Kep. Last-ditch dive. J-Naps looking like Dries here as he gets a ceiling pass down to Chicago. That's one of the most consistent ways G2's been able to score this series so far.
It really has been. I was just about to say the exact same thing. There's been just enough time for G2 to get these passes utilizing that backboard. They're starting to take it to the ceiling and starting to find another level. And we will know that XSET will find a way to respond, but they will have to respond twice as G2 have another.
Oh my goodness. J-Naps, stop getting the last possible touch with half a game left. When we're able to start mounting these plays, countering these aggressive G2 offenses, then we're setting ourselves up well. But if we can't stop the attacks, we don't get the counterattacks. G2, that's a big cut by J-Naps to pinch it off the wall down to Chicago. That's a fast pass, and Chicago's so ready to
get these passes off, and XSET's game has been cutting those off so far. They'll have to do a better job to get themselves back in this series, back in this game. That will help. Alpha Kep with a shot into the upper corner off of this play from J-Pow. What a win, right to Hoxer. All three for XSET. They get one back.
Are you feeding your mic directly into Alpha Kep?
Down, they'll need a chance. Somebody's got to push up. We've got Alpha Kep and J-Pow there. They slow it down, but that's going to take the time away. And even with this chance, it will not.
Solo plays from every single person on this roster, but if G2 is the one dictating the pace of play, it's difficult for things to happen. But a mistouch, a breakdown on the defensive line for G2. One back off of this play from J-Pow. Huge beat off the side wall, and Chicago sends that one off the post back into J-Pow.
Cling on to this 1-0. They've already won a game in this series by the same score line. Looking to repeat that here, or maybe not. Let's just get another. Why make it that close?
2-0, 2 minutes on the clock. We're giving G2 a taste of their own medicine. We see some bumps coming out here from J-Pow, and lead Chicago trying to close it back to 1 with the flip reset off kickoff. Big on XSET to be able to stop that one early, but a big challenge from JNaps on the sidewall does close that gap down to 1 once again.
JNaps puts the team on his back. We know he can pull it off when they need. Takes the ball away from J-Pow on the side wall. Looks at that play from J-Pow and says, hey, I can do that too, my guy. We know G2's got the ability as well. And of course, they're going to keep these games close. It's been all 1-goal games in this series so far. And G2 have tied it just like that.
Hey, I hate to see XSET squandering these leads in such a short amount of time. Well, we've been 20 seconds left on the clock. Have to respect that decision. Drees, though, he's going to get it over Hoxer. It's going to have to be bailed out. But now the follow-up from JNaps, it's going to hit off the crossbar and in. G2, they take the lead with only 13 seconds left in Game 5.
G2 had so much time. Drees on that clear had all the time to regain the ball and take it. Hoxer, the shot on the save is made by G2. XSET running out of time. The ball down on the ground. That is not what they need. They've got to keep it up. We do. Hoxer to the corner. Chicago there, though. Drees as well. And